Since the Syrian civil war broke out, Turkey has been welcoming numerous Syrian refugees. With 2.7 million registered individuals, Syrians in Turkey today correspond to about more than 90% of the country's total refugee population. More than 260,000 Syrian refugees are residing in 26 camps in 10 cities at southeastern Turkey. However, those who reside in refugee camps constitute only about 9% of this population. Let's have a look at the legal status of Syrian refugees in Turkey. Turkey is signatory to the 1951 Geneva Convention, the key international legal document that defines the framework for refugee status and rights of those granted the status. However, Turkey signed Geneva Convention with a geographical limitation, meaning that it only grants refugee status to asylum seekers fleeing from Europe. In 2014, Turkey ratified the temporary protection law that regulates the status of refugees coming into the country en masse. Hence, the legal status of Syrians are regulated under the temporary protection regime, providing a safeguard against the return of individuals to Syria against their will, and guaranteeing access to the fundamental rights and entitlements, including healthcare services, education, and social assistance. However, the temporary protection regime leaves these basic rights to the discretion of government and deprives refugees from full refugee rights recognized by international conventions. Although temporary protection grants access to basic services, there is still much to be done. Among these Syrian refugees, there are 900,000 school-age Syrian children, of which only 400,000 have been able to enroll in school. Furthermore, according to the World Health Organization, the number of women and children currently amount to 60% of the total arrivals, and the age distribution of the population suggests an increase of specific health needs and tailored responses. In particular, pregnant women, breastfeeding women, and unvaccinated babies require tailored responses to their specific needs. Another important issue to be considered is integration to the labor market. In Turkey, Syrian refugees are mostly employed informally in low-skilled jobs. The approximate number of Syrians working informally is 400,000. Since January 2016, Syrians under temporary protection are able to apply for work permits. But in the past year, only 13,298 Syrians were granted work permits, mainly due to low application numbers. In July 2016, President Erdogan stated that 300,000 Syrians with their families qualifying for their educational or technical skills will be granted Turkish citizenship. The debate around naturalization of Syrians still continues, and the details of the process have yet to be clarified.